Now it's time for your MLB Tokyo Series report presented by Guggenheim. And our friend, the great Harold Reynolds, is in Tokyo absorbing all of the festivities there inside the Tokyo Dome. And he joins us now live on MLB Tonight, presented by Guggenheim. Harold, your thoughts on the atmosphere. We'll start there. You had a great question with Shohei Ohtani about how it gets quiet in between pitches during his at-bats. What else did you notice about how unique that entire environment was?
Well, Greg, as you said, this is a Tokyo Series presented by Guggenheim, and it could be also the Shohei appearance. It's almost eerie, but it's also like wild. It is loud. They're cheering when he goes to the plate, and as soon as the pitcher gets set and starts to deliver, it is silence. And then he may foul the ball off, and the whole crowd goes, whoa! You can actually hear the swoosh go through. And Yamamoto, Dan, get this one. As he was pitching, it's silent. Every time he got to throw a pitch, you could hear him grunting from the mound. I'm sitting like up in the stands a little bit watching the game. You could hear him grunting. It was like watching a U.S. Open tennis match.
Harold, were you as amazed as I was with Yamamoto being as sharp as he was? March 18th, he looked like a guy that had 4 or 5 regular season starts already.
You know what? They've been throwing for a while. I was talking to Will Smith about this about a couple weeks ago. He said nobody pinpoints the ball better than Yamamoto. And we saw that tonight. The difference, well, I think we're going to see, at least we saw tonight, and maybe it's extra adrenaline, but his velocity was incredible. And he was just bringing it. He was mid-90s, 97. He was hitting high-digit numbers, and he was just freezing hitters with it. It was absolutely impressive.
As for the actual Ohtani at-bats, you caught up with Shohei, and he says he does feel the pressure to give these fans a few hits. It looked like he was going to swing no matter what. The one thing we were not going to see Shohei do in this game was walk. He's becoming the ultimate showman in our sport, is he not?
100%. He understands the mantle that he's on. Look, he never comes out to take batting practice early. And all of a sudden, the whole building started saying, Shohei's going to come out and take BP. I mean, he understands where he's at and what he means to the sport. But he took some swings, guys, that he fouled off or swung and missed on, that he was trying to hit the ball back to L.A. I mean, he was letting it fly. It was impressive. But, you know, staying down on that pitch, he hits the double down in the corner on. Just his presence at the plate. It's watching a guy that knows that he's great, and it's expected of him. It's truly remarkable that he continues to deliver every time we see him.
Harold, you had a chance to be there, witness it. Greg and I are here in the studio. Did you have a sense, a neutral site game, that the crowd was pulling for one team or the other?
You know what is interesting? The Cubs fans were pulling for Imanaga when he was pitching. And I should say all the fans here in Japan were. And once he left the game, it was all L.A. I mean, I've seen more Dodger hats here than I see in Los Angeles. It is all over Japan. I mean, just when you're shopping, you're walking around the town. This is Dodger series, really is. And tomorrow they get the home field advantage, but it's clearly slanted way towards the Dodgers. And this because of that guy. I mean, Shohei's truly the international star, guys. It's impressive. Dan and Greg, you'll love this. I was sitting with Magic Johnson during the game. And Magic is Magic Johnson, guys. All right? And he's enamored at the stardom of this guy. It's amazing. This is one of the greatest athletes that ever walked the globe. Him, Jordan, all those guys. He has marveled at Shohei Ohtani and the attraction that he has as an international star. That's pretty high praise.
Well, I will say this. You know, your great friend, Ken Griffey Jr., is also there in Tokyo. They showed him with his camera taking photos. I found it just mind-blowing that the Ohtani of my generation, the by far most famous baseball player that I remember watching growing up, Ken Griffey Jr., is taking photos now of Shohei Ohtani in Tokyo. It's sort of like the mantle has been passed to the true global superstar that is Shohei Ohtani.
I'll take you another step further. That picture right there, that was Ken Griffey Jr., myself with the big smile in the middle, because that was Sadiara O next to us.
Yes.
Griffey, myself, and O. Look, guys, O had 830 homers, Griffey 630, and I threw my 21 in there to make it good. It was impressive.
That is so good. Now, since you were there, you know, it's called the MLB World Tour, okay? The Tokyo Series presented by Guggenheim. Are you feeling the global impact that events like this is making on the MLB industry?
Yeah, you can feel it clearly. And the other thing that's happening, we had the commissioner from the Korean League here. They drew more people than they ever have. The impact of the WBC playing qualifiers around the country, around the globe, different leagues reaching out, doing different things. The sport is definitely growing, but I think baseball's finally figured out how to market it. And that's credit to Manfred, what they're doing with Noah Garden and reaching out so many different people. But I got to give Mark Walter, the owner of the Dodgers, a lot of credit. By having Shohei Ohtani, he didn't just sit on, oh, I got Shohei. He has rocket shipped this guy out there. Understand he's got a global superstar, and I think Shohei is taking this game to a whole nother level. So all three of those men have played a big part in promoting the sport and promoting Shohei Ohtani to do it.
Promoting the sport and impacting our programming schedule. We want to show as many Dodger games this year as possible. The press release came out yesterday, Harold, and I'm sure you saw it. After 16 years, the three of us working together, covering West Coast baseball, live look until 1 o'clock in the morning, we are moving to the 5 o'clock Eastern time frame. We are expanding MLB Tonight with a new name, MLB Tonight National Pregame Show. We will be the sports national pregame presence from 5 p.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Harold, it's a big deal. The three of us every night getting you ready for your game.
I'm telling you, it's going to be an international explosion, guys. I am so thrilled about this slot from 5 to 7. Greg, as you would always say, nobody really knew when we were on. We were always having to kind of jump in and out of games and try to bring the sport forward. Now we can get a chance to script a show. It is going to be incredible watching Dan really be Dan Plesac breaking stuff down. We'll have the funny stuff, we'll have the quirky stuff, but we'll also be able to take them deeper into the game than ever before, and people will know exactly every day where to find us. I'm excited about it. Are you excited?
Oh, we already finished each other's sentences off anyway, right?
Well, Harold, you made a good point. Like, we're going to go inside the park. It's just going to be watching batting practice and guys throwing their sides and interviewing players. We're going to be setting up every game, every night with our ballpark cams. We're going to take you inside the park with live looks. The games just haven't started yet, so the magic of inside the park will still be there, but we're still going to go to Slumpy's bar. We're still going to go hang out with DJ Dan, right?
Oh, you better believe it.
So, Harold.
Hey, I got to tell you guys, Greg, let me tell you this real quick. I had a native person from Japan come up and say, I love Slumpy Bar. I went, what? He's talking about Slumpy's Bar. You're an international star, Greg.
Yes.
Because he loved the bartender at Slumpy's.
Awesome.
Okay?
Awesome.
Just
Well, hey,
throwing that
Harold,
out there.
Listen, man, we got to create viral moments. That's what our bosses want. They're putting us at the 5 o'clock time frame when the season starts. National pregame shows can be fired up. I have an idea already. A shot for you to go viral. Are you ready? Since you're in Tokyo, tomorrow, can you take part in the sushi race? Harold, you'll win. These people are
that's such a great idea.
Harold, you've got to do this, man. Come on, just tell
we'll
Ben this is a must.
I'll tell Ben this is a must. That's what they said, Ben. Ben's rolling his eyes. For the world that doesn't know, it's Ben Friedfeld, our producer. So we'll work on that. All
Harold,
right.
you'll get whatever
Hey,
you need.
guys.
Great stuff, buddy.
Good
Great stuff. We'll talk to you again tomorrow, okay?
All right, sounds good. Have a great day over there.
All right,
You got it, H.
Hey, Kyle, great to see you, man. You're looking good in the blue, man. You're getting used to that blue?
Yeah, it's looking pretty nice right now. So hopefully you can come with a lot of wins this year too.
So tell me about spring training. In Arizona, you hadn't been out that way. What was that like playing in Arizona in spring training?
Obviously it was different. I never had spring training there. Only just playing the Diamondbacks and the fall league back in 2017. But a little different. Just trying to learn the whole organization, trying to just lay the land. So, but it was really good. Everyone's been super nice and helpful and everything. I think we got a really good team.
How's it been making transition to a new club? How you fitting in with everybody?
It's been great. Like I said, everyone's been super nice and helpful, and we got a really good team, a lot of really good ball players and people, and hopefully we can have a long, healthy, great year.
All right, let's talk baseball. You already played a game here in Japan. How different is it playing with these crowds?
I mean, obviously it's a little different. The fans obviously love baseball over here and love the players and the team and the city and everything. So it's pretty cool just to be here and play in this dome and play in this country and everything. So it's pretty special moment.
Opening day, man. That's pretty cool. Another season starting for you. What's kind of the things for opening day for you? You get nervous? You feel confident, comfortable? What do you do on opening day?
I mean, yeah, I think everyone pretty much has a little bit of nerves, but once the game gets underway, you kind of get in the flow of things. It kind of all settles down. It's just baseball. So, I mean, I'm excited for another year. Hopefully, everyone has a healthy, long, good year this year, and we can make it to the playoffs.
What was the last thing you want to take away from spring training as you get ready for the season? Getting yourself ready, being in shape, you feel good, having good at bats. What do you try to do the last bit of spring?
I mean, for the most part, you want to make it out of spring healthy. You can have as good of a spring as you want if you don't and end up healthy out coming out of it. It's only take you so far. So it was good spring. Hopefully I get some more knocks up.
All right, man. I was gonna say thanks for the time. We're gonna let you go.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Go get them tonight. Have a great season
Thank you.
too.
Appreciate
Okay.
it.
All right, buddy.